It is the first TNA pay-per-view of 2006. It's also the first real appearance of the Stinger in 2006. After weeks and weeks and weeks of lame excuses not to show the actual physical version of Sting, finally we get him tonight. We don't get his voice, we don't get an image of a scorpion, and we don't get some crappy music. Well, we did technically when he came out, but at least we got the man himself, Steve Borden. But yeah, the entrance theme was fucking horrible. It didn't suit Sting at all. Kind of sounded like a wee bit like rappy. It's like, what the hell are they doing?
It's like Gangster Sting coming out. But you know what? I'm surprised we got him. I was convinced it was going to be a logo. A scorpion logo coming out to the ring. But you know what?
Imagine if it was some guy dressed as in a scorpion suit just standing on the tag. That would have been, oh my god.
Imagine it was The Rock CGI Scorpion King.
Anyway, let's give
Steve Borden's hair on it.
Let's give TNA a little bit of credit. They actually did bring out Sting tonight. They actually had him after weeks and weeks. And I was beginning to think, you know what, this ain't even happening. Sting's no coming back. He was here. So the Sting arrived at Final Resolution. Fair play. Pre-show, we had a bunch of throwaway matches. Nothing really interesting on the pre-show. So, I mean,
let's move into the main show.
Yeah, let's just talk about the main show. 6-man tag to kick off the night. Austin Aries, Alex Shelley, and Roderick Strong defeated Sonjay Dutt, Chris Sabin, and Matt Bentley.
I seen the Bentley bounce during this match.
I mean, I feel like I've seen this match before.
Aye.
I mean,
the whole hype though was
wait.
You know, we need on the pay-per-view.
This team of Aries, Shelley, and Strong beat on Impact 2 weeks ago AJ Styles, Daniels, and Chris Sabin. So if they beat them, it was not a foregone conclusion.
You're adding in Dutt and Bentley for Daniels and Styles, so yeah.
I mean, come on. And it's a throwaway fucking match. Right? I don't care. See that win they got on Impact and they're complaining, oh, we need to be on the pay-per-view. That win maybe should have got them on the pre-show. Yeah. But it shouldn't have got them opening up. How can you open up the show with this? A match that nobody gave a shit about?
Devoid of any heat. F rating is what Total Extreme Wrestling would give this.
Yeah, I would give this match an F. Speaking of F, up next, tag team match, the James Gang. I'm thinking, okay, they're against American Exchange, they're against Conan's New Crew.
No, what was this?
They're against Diamonds in the Rough. And I mean, I don't know where the fuck this came from, but when the James Gang came out, I thought they were... You know what confused me? Because we got the promo with obviously 4 Live Crew and Bullet Bob getting taken out like a bullet to the knee, an arrow to the knee, and then Road Dogg screaming at Conan, you made it personal, Conan, when you took out my daddy. You know, when he cut that promo, something right up next, it's going to be the James Gang versus LAX or whatnot. And then Diamond and the Rough walk out, so I'm thinking, alright, maybe they played that promo a match early, but then fucking the James Gang came out and I was like, what the hell is this? And the James Gang took on Diamond and the Rough and they won, but I mean, why the hell?
Imagine like Ernest the Cat Miller came out for The Rock's place at Mania 17.
Yeah, I just don't understand why it wasn't
My Way or the Cat, Ernest the Cat Miller was.
I don't get this. Another match that seems like it was just literally thrown.
No, this is cheap for TNA.
This could have been a pre-show.
When would WWE show a promo package between 2 people or 2 tag teams and then have a separate tag team match that does not involve the real teams at hand?
So I believe this is the opening 2 matches and neither match was announced.
Yeah, like
neither match was promoted. They've just been on the fly. And I think it's because maybe they just don't want to dedicate time and maybe they want to fill up the pay-per-view card. I would rather have a 2-hour pay-per-view with the matches that matter than try and drag it to 3 hours.
It's an awful start to 2006.
I just think sometimes if you can only do 2 hours worth of pay-per-view, then just do 2 hours worth.
Yeah.
Why are they adding in these matches?
And here, give us segments involving the main eventers to drag it a wee bit.
Yeah,
throwaway matches.
Shane Douglas and Christopher Daniels had an interview backstage. Daniels says he's going to win tonight. International Showcase match. It was AJ Styles versus Tanahashi, who is New Japan's IWGP Under 30 Openweight Champion. I mean, why do we have a championship that is exclusive for people under 30? Seriously? That's fucking 30?
New Japan, though. They whip out these belts like they're going out of fashion. Hot cakes.
I mean, you could understand maybe an under 21 or something, but under 30?
Yeah, what is this?
So if you're 29 and you hit 30, you have to fake it at the belt. I mean,
This match didn't do it for me. It's just
no, it was a match the match was announced, but there was no build to it. I mean, literally Tanahashi just showed up here.
Shannon Moore comes in, cost Tanahashi. He's supposed to cost Styles, but he cost Tanahashi, and then like Styles like defeats Tanahashi, knowing that Shannon Moore is interfered, and he's like trying to act the face.
Yeah, which kind of made AJ look a wee bit like a
heel.
I don't know, it just didn't do it for me.
But the marks would mark out about this because, great match, New Japan.
No, but AJ Styles is their go-to guy and the Mr. TNA 2005, and this is the best they have for him.
Yeah.
A match with zero build against Tanahashi.
Like,
I don't get it.
Why can't AJ Styles be taking on a member of like the Jarrett Alliance?
Yeah.
There must be a guy that's doing nothing.
I don't get it. Interview next, Shane Douglas and Raven. Raven says he has to win. He has to be victorious tonight to stay in TNA.
Called the Raven.
We get the promo package. I thought the promo package... I tell you what, I actually think TNA deliver pretty good promo packages. I never actually realised until obviously rewatching it now, but I think they're okay. Are they at WWE level? Absolutely not. WWE... That you can't. The production levels of WWE are great, and they always have been great. But I actually think the TNA promo packages are decent.
Yeah, they feel real. They feel authentic.
And Raven says
you can't do great production, then you make them feel authentic.
Raven says that his job in TNA is the only thing that prevents him from blowing his brains out at night. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, reload that revolver, big man, because I've got a feeling you're going to lose tonight.
So yeah, Raven comes out, and his mystery opponent, picked by Larry Sabisco, is Sean Waltman. Look, nothing against Sean Waltman, but I think we could have got a better opponent here for Raven. I don't really remember Sean Waltman and Raven having a real past. Maybe they've had something in TNA in the early years. I don't know, the Asylum years.
Like WCW.
But, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was going to be someone from ECW. I just think, I mean, surely it should have been like Tommy Dreamer. What's Stevie Richards doing? I don't know. Could they not... Am I Sandman? Holy fuck, didn't the Sandman and Raven have a massive feud in ECW? Yeah. Crucified the fucking guy. I believe at this point, Sandman was unemployed. I don't think he was wrestling in WWE. You know, he was a one-night stand. But
probably on the meth. Not like most of this company.
True, but I just think they could have got a better opponent. Nothing against X-Pac, but I was expecting...
There would have been about 50 better free agents in X-Pac.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly. I mean, what are Nash and Hall doing?
Well, Nash's legs are done. Sure, he's recovering.
Oh,
and Hall's a recovering addict, so I mean, rest in peace.
First pay-per-view didn't go according to plan, didn't it?
That was a big one, Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Imagine that. The last thing you see heading into Bound for Glory is Nash coming out to the ring to confront Jeff Jarrett. He stands over the top ropes, and then you get for Bound for Glory, and they're like, Nash won't be here tonight. He's fucking done.
You know what, though? That was actually for the better. See, actually getting, like, a 10-man battle royal, and then it was crazy, but it was good. I liked that.
Anyway, decent match, I guess. Sean Waltman wins with the X Factor.
You know what, though, right? See, in terms of we want to screw Raven over, Sabisco wasn't doing any fast counts or whatever. Like, it was like the longest count ever for the victory. Like, I know he still shafted him, but he didn't do a good job.
Yeah, I thought he was just counting slow, and I thought he was just counting Raven slow, but even when X-Pac got into the covers, he was still going fucking slow. But yeah, X-Factor off the top of the ladder through a table. Raven's foot was on the rope. Larry Sabisco didn't see this foot, and, that was it. Raven got screwed, but, I mean, this wasn't the worst screw job of the night,
Funny enough, it wasn't.
But it was a screw job nonetheless. Where was the championship committee to come down? Where's VAR? Where was the yellow flag? I mean, why did nobody call
flag on field
Sabisco out on this? Anyway, that's Raven done. He gets escorted out of the building. Fans are booing. Raven's going to go home and blow his brains out tonight. Interview with Shane Douglas and Ron Killings and Conan. Conan's like, come on, Ron. Me and you, dog. You know, you've got a spot in LAX. Can be like old times. But Ron Killings ain't about that. He doesn't want that. And Ron Killings basically says, nah, man, I'm going on my own. I don't agree with what you done with Bullet Bob. And yeah, the 4 Live crew's done, so we ain't getting it anymore. We see Raven being escorted out the building. Meanwhile, Jackie Gaeta approached them with a proposition. I don't really get it. She says that her and Raven were both getting screwed by TNA and have a lot more in common. I mean, I would. That's more of a statement. I wouldn't say it's a proposition. What did she didn't give him any. What was the proposition?
It wasn't like, here, do you want to team up and sue them?
Yeah, she literally just says, me and you are both getting screwed here. Now, maybe she was hinting that we could do something legal, but that didn't come out her mouth, so, yeah, we'll see if something happens here, but Raven, I mean, who knows if Raven's going to wake up tomorrow? Could be dead. Match number 4, I believe, Bobby Roode takes on Ron Killings. I mean, really, we've seen this match 3 times on Impact 2 weeks ago.
Within 2 minutes.
And now we're getting it again. I just don't really need it. Conan ended up costing Ron Killings the match. Then BJ James came out and he tried attacking Conan, but Conan's new crew were there. They beat down BJ James. Ron Killings just watched it and then left. So Ron Killings just doesn't
hold
really
on,
care.
he got cost here and then now he doesn't care. Surely he should be on the side of
the James gang. Billy Gunn ran in and made the save, and that was it, really. Interview, Shane Douglas and Fowler James Mitchell and Abyss. Then Abyss took on Rhino, and he defeated Rhino. Black Hole Slam on the chair. I mean, okay match, I guess. Wasn't bad.
It's mad to think, though. I think just both their stocks have fallen since especially Rhino's.
Yeah, up next we have Shane Douglas and Team 3D. Brother Ray tells us that winning one NWA World title is more important than the 18 World Tag Team titles that they already have. So, bullshit. Or 19, is it 18? 19?
Fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing that these belts mean... That's like Bubba Ray saying that the Naturals and America's Most Wanted are ahead of Team 3D in the all-time list because they've held the NWA World titles and the Dudleys haven't.
I mean, come on.
That makes no sense.
And you know what, right? Their run has sucked. I love the Dudleys, but Bubba Ray's fat as fuck. And
I wouldn't say the run has sucked.
No, I would.
Thought it started off alright. When they got left bloodied and then they had the funeral. I mean, that was pretty good.
Let's fill commitments to fucking New Japan. Well, see if the NWA titles are that fucking superior to any other company you've been in. Why are you fulfilling dates for New Japan, Dudleys?
I just didn't really like the way they had the table match and it was non-title and I don't know.
Yeah, they should have what this.
Then they had the 6-man tag match as well. It feels like they've been in a massive feud. Now they're only getting a shot at the titles.
No, but right, look, this match sucked. The Dudleys win. I was happy about it. And then take it away. What the fuck have I witnessed here?
So the Dudley, I just don't get it. Gail Kim comes in with the powder. Brother Ray kicks the powder out of Chris Harris's hands. It goes into Chris Harris's eyes. It goes into a little bit of Gail Kim's eyes, just about. And it goes into the referee's eyes. So the referee can't see. The referee's blinded. The Dudleys hit the 3D. And then the referee counts the 1, 2, 3. So you're thinking, right, okay, referee's eyes are blinded. He's counting the 1, 2, 3. Team Canada hit the ring. They attack Team 3D. Then they put Chris Harris on top of Brother Ray. The referee manages to grab the belts. He wipes the powder out his eyes. He sees Chris Harris on top of Brother Ray. And he awards America's Most Wanted the win. Now, this guy didn't see Brother Ray pin Chris Harris, or else he would know that the Dudleys won this match. So my question is, how the fuck did he know that Chris Harris's, or anybody's shoulders for that matter, were on the mat for 3 seconds if he couldn't see? What the fuck was he counting?
Yeah.
How did he know he was counting a pinfall? How was he counting shoulders to the mat if he didn't know who won? This makes, I see what they were trying to go for, but it makes fucking zero sense.
Maybe the result's not going to stand, they'll address it on Impact, but I'm sorry, right? You pinned the Dudleys to win, and now all of a sudden, like, Jeremy Borash, seen it? He gave the fucking ref the belts to give the Dudleys, and then after it, he's announcing that they've retained.
No, that's not my issue. I don't care what Jeremy Borash has done. How can the referee count a free count if he didn't know who won?
Well, that's the problem.
He was blinded, so he didn't know that the Dudleys won, but he knew that shoulders were down for 3 seconds.
Come on, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
If he didn't see the pinfall, then how did he know the shoulders were down?
Well,
for him to see the shoulders were down for 3, he must have seen that the Dudleys pinned America's Most Wanted.
They've tried to be creative here, and it's ended up like an art attack. It's shite. Honest, sucked. Just give the Dudleys the fucking belts.
I mean, I respect what they were going for, but it didn't work.
No, it didn't. It failed big time.
A for effort, but an F for delivery. Anyway,
But how could you have delivered it better? What way?
Nah, it's one of those things that seems like a good idea, but when you break it down, you're like, nah, that can't
That's
work.
mince.
But they've just carried it out anyway, for whatever reason. Shane Douglas and Jeff Jarrett then, with Monty Brown, cut a promo backstage. Every promo's the same. It's Shane Douglas standing backstage. Can we mix up a wee bit? Or get someone other than Shane Douglas?
Monty Brown was good here. Jeff Jarrett just being Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett is sucking the life out of this show. X Division match, Samoa Joe, Daniels for the X Division title. I thought this match was alright.
Match of the night for me.
AJ Styles threw in the towel at the end after Samoa Joe was, just relentless on beating down Daniels with these knee strikes. But Daniels, did originally kick out, I believe, of the Muscle Buster, and he escaped the first Coquina clutch, but in the end, Samoa just locked it on again, and then he made Daniels pass out and just kept hitting him with knee strikes, and then Styles got up on the apron with the towel and threw the towel in. So, we'll see what happens here. Will Daniels blame AJ Styles? Will AJ Styles get a title shot? Is AJ Styles ever going to get his plaque back from Shannon Moore?
Who cares about the plaque? You won an award.
Not the black.
The plaque. Yeah, right. He won the award, but he threw the towel in. It was like the pishest version of Rocky IV I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Joe then grabbed the towel.
You must die.
It's funny, when AJ threw the towel, it covered Daniel's face. It landed right over Daniel's face. Joe grabbed the towel and he wiped Daniel's head and got his blood on the towel. And now Samoa Joe is walking about with another clean towel, this time again soaked in Daniel's blood.
Brilliant.
So maybe they told him, look, Joe, that other towel you've got is getting too old. This is against health and safety. We need to get you a fresh towel. And now he's got Daniel's blood on this new one. So, yeah, we'll see how long he carries this around for. In a few time, Shane Douglas, Christian Cage. Cage claims that Sting can trust him, even though no one else in his history
can
trust him.
He does talk about Christian. He does talk about Jericho. I think he talks about Edge as well. I think that was pretty much it. So realistically, Sting shouldn't trust him, but hey, buddy, trust me. How do you like me now?
Then we get the match. Sting comes out last. Sting comes out to a really poor theme song that I don't think suited him whatsoever.
It was like if Sting joined the LWO.
Yeah, why don't they just... I don't know why they use this. I know they change it and Sting has a more similar theme to his WCW one, but I don't know why they just didn't... Why didn't they just use something like that off the bat? Anyway, we got the match. It was alright, but it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Jeff Jarrett whacked Sting with the NWA belt. He tried to get the guitar, but Sting destroyed it with the baseball bat. Christian then cheered on Sting as he hit Jeff Jarrett with a Scorpion Death Drop to win the match, and that was it. Sting got
it's
the
all
win.
the same shit though. Like, nothing's on the line, so Jarrett is obviously going to lose, right? And the teased, is Christian and Sting going to get along? Right, Sting wins, correct decision, but take the belt off Double J.
Yeah, the lights go out, Christian leaves the ring and he allows Sting to stand in the ring alone and I guess get the appreciation of the fans and let Sting have his moment. So that's it, Sting's back in TNA. He gets off to a winning start, but I don't know, I didn't think the match was that good, to be fair. It was just
TNA needs to sort itself out. Like, I think it was great actually seeing Sting, but his theme sucked and the match was lackluster and he's looking old.
That's 2 out of the last 3 TNA pay-per-views have not had the world title on the line.
Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Come on, what's the excuse not to have it on the line?
Like, I think the world title should always be... Unless it's Survivor Series.
No, but that's funny though. So the last 3 pay-per-views, Jarrett's been in a 3-on-3, a 2-on-2, and a 1-on-1, and he still bores me. It's not even like it's been in 3 singles matches.
Well, hold on. If you're taking the last pay-per-views, he was in Bound for Glory as well.
No, there's been 2 since then.
Aye, so he's been in the last 4.
Yeah, I know, but I was just talking about the last 3 because you were on about...
I know, but now that you bring it up, he's been in the last 4. I know he's the champ, but is there a need for him to be in every fucking single pay-per-view? You know what? The sooner Kurt Angle gets to TNA and Jeff Jarrett gets bumped in the card, the better. Because I don't think he's doing anything. People they compare his reign of terror to Triple H. Triple H had an entertaining run. That's very harsh comparing.
Great matches with Michaels. What the fuck's this bum got? honestly.
Anyway, final resolution. My final rating for this pay-per-view is the 2 out of 10. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
Fuck, a 2? I'm gonna give it a 4. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't fucking that bad.
Alright, first couple of matches were just fucking throwaway matches. We had the tag team title match, that was a major fuck up. You know what? Actually, I'll give it a 3 because I enjoyed the Raven match.
I'll give it a 4.
3.5,
Coat
guys.
the fog, nevermore.
3.5 out of 10.
4 out of 10, nevermore.
Alright, Brett. Look, guys, 3.5 out of 10. I think TNA will get better soon. I do. It's just been a shaky start. I know the last couple of months has been pretty poor, but I think we are going to get better. And yeah, hopefully, because let's see what Sting can do. Fuck it. Let's see what Sting can do. Let's see what Christian can do. I think once we get Jeff Jarrett out of the mix, it's just every single week this guy comes out, talks about the championship committee trying to screw him over, when all they seem to do is give him every single advantage that he needs. I don't get it, guys. Team Canada, Jeff Jarrett, stick it all
We need him
in
to
the
get
bin.
injured or something.
Nah, we do. We need him to do a Kevin Nash and just tear both quads. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.